Let me just say a few words. Number one, I think before there is a vote in the House on the infrastructure bill, the members of the House have a right to know that 50 U.S. senators are supporting a strong reconciliation bill. Number two, I think if you look at the bill that the President announced today, it is probably the most consequential bill since the 1960s in terms of protecting the needs of working families, our children, the elderly, the sick, and the poor. It is a major, major step forward. But clearly, to my mind, it has some major gaps in it. The American people are very, very clear that they are sick and tired of paying the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs. There is, to the best of my knowledge, no language in there that takes on the pharmaceutical industry, demands Medicare, negotiating prices and lowers the cost of prescription drugs in America, and that's a major problem in the bill. The second lacking is, I'm glad to see that hearing aids were included as part of an expansion of Medicare, but I would very much like, the American people would like to see eyeglasses and dental care as well. So I think what we have to do now is, first of all, make sure that before the vote takes place in the House, to make sure that there is a very explicit legislative language, and second of all, that we continue to do our best to make this good bill even stronger.
Does it have your support right now, Senator Sanders?
Well, I'm going to do my best to make a good bill even stronger, so I can't answer that question.
Will you try to add more of that Medicare
Yeah.
into it?
There are a number of concerns. Paid family medical leave is also a great concern. But I'm glad that we were able to get hearing aids, which will be have a real impact on millions of older people in America. But I think we've got to move forward to dental, as well as eyeglasses as well, and the cost of prescription drugs. Well, it is really outrageous that year after year, members of Congress talk about the high cost of prescription drugs, and yet year after year we are not able to do anything about it. So that's the other issue.
Do you think the House should pass?
Do you need from Senators Manchin and Sinema?
I don't need anything. They need, they are going to have to, the members of the House, in my view, are going to have an insurance. What we have said is, all of you know, from day one, that both of these bills are limited. I support the infrastructure bill, but I want to see a strong Build Back Better bill as well, and they're linked together. So what you don't want to see is the infrastructure bill passed and then not have the kind of Build Back Better bill that we need, and that's why you need 50 members on board before there should be a vote, in my view, in the House.
Speaker Pelosi wants to hold that vote tonight. So will members of the House have that assurance?
I can't answer that. I honestly don't know.
So you're not on board with this framework as it's now drafted?
I want to see it
language.
I want to see it improved. And again, I think it's important to state that if you look at what's in this bill, we are doing in this bill what has not been done in many, many decades in protecting the needs of working families, the children, our environment, climate change. It is really quite consequential, but I think it needs to be improved, and I'm going to do my best to.
What was your message to House progressives?
I just gave it. Thank you very much.